Hey everybody, welcome back to the family channel.
Hello.
We hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. Today we are reacting to Super Bowl 53, Ragged Old Flag. And this is a request from Thumper who emailed us. So thank you very much Thumper for the email, I really do appreciate it. And we watched a video on Friday about Kyle Carpenter, the youngest ever Medal of Honor recipient, which I thought linked into this video, but apparently it doesn't. But we watched it anyway, and it was a really inspirational video.
Very.
It was awesome, actually. And I watched it again afterwards, and then a few videos that he's been in have popped up of him on podcasts and stuff. So when I get some time, I'm going to sit and definitely watch those, because he's such an inspirational bloke, isn't he?
Very.
I mean, what he went through, flipping heck.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, what he's gone through and his approach.
Yeah, his attitude was
like
just awesome.
towards life and to like it's amazing.
Yeah, so I think sometimes we take for granted how mundane our problems are, and then when you see someone like that and how much they've fought through, it just makes everything feel a bit better, which I know is not the right way of looking at it, but I mean, what I'm trying to say is life isn't that hard sometimes, you know. There's always someone who's had it a bit worse. If you guys have got any requests or anything that you want, please fire us an email. The email address is down in the description, so please, yeah, just fire us an email or leave a comment, and we'll hopefully get to them, haven't we? We've got so many requests to get through, which I'm not complaining about. They're freaking awesome. Anyway, without further ado, let's check out Super Bowl 53, Ragged Old Flag. Don't forget to subscribe.
The President of the United States, in the name of the Congress, takes pleasure in presenting the Medal of Honor to Lance Corporal William Kyle Carpenter, United States Marine Corps. By his undaunted courage, bold fighting spirit, and unwavering devotion to duty, in the face of almost certain death, Lance Corporal Carpenter reflected great credit upon himself and upheld the highest traditions of the Marine Corps and the United States Naval Service.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
As Americans, these words are the cornerstone of our country.
A declaration of rights that are to be honored and respected by those who are wise, brave, and proud to be an American.
For those willing to commit their lives to protecting our most precious symbol of freedom.
A tapestry of stars and stripes on a flag woven red, white, and blue.
In 1974, the great American artist Johnny Cash wrote of a...
I just want to pause for a second. Have you heard any Johnny Cash songs? I love Johnny Cash.
So.
Yeah?
I've definitely heard of him.
I love Johnny Cash.
Like, I'm sure if you will tell me, like, if
I'll show you some of my
song, then, you know, I probably heard it.
Yeah.
Great American artist Johnny Cash wrote of a ragged old flag. Ragged, old from the conflict and suffering that came with our fight for freedom. Pride in our flag, our country's symbol, should inspire us to...
That's the Twin Towers, where the Twin Towers was. It's crazy, isn't it? I love the fact that there's so much pride in the flag. I freaking really do. Like,
it's amazing because you do not see it anywhere else in the world that they are so proud of the flag.
I've lived here for quite a while now. Nearly 5 years in October. Jeez, that's gone. Is it 5 or 4?
4.
Okay, 4 years. Jeez, I thought I'd missed a year then. And we've been quite a fair way around, and I've never seen a flag outside someone's garden.
No.
Never.
No,
and
you don't
even
see
in the UK, it was only when there was like sporting events or something on that people would fly the flag. So yeah, I think it's freaking awesome. I'll take my hats off to you guys. I'll lose the hats again tomorrow once I cut my hair again.
Our flag, our country's symbol, should inspire us to keep striving to become a more perfect union.
I don't think I'd want to go there.
I walked through a county courthouse square. On a park bench, an old man was sitting there. I said, "Your old courthouse is kind of run down." He said, No, it'll do for our little town. I said, your old flagpole has leaned a little bit, and that's a ragged old flag you got hanging on it. He said, have a seat, and I sat down. Is this the first time you've been to our little town? I said, I think it is. He said, I don't like to brag, but we're kind of proud of that ragged old flag. You see, we got a little hole in that flag there when Washington took it across the Delaware. And it got powder burned the night that Francis Scott Key sat watching it write and say, can you see? And it got a bad rip in New Orleans, with Pakenham and Jackson tugging at its seams. And it almost fell at the Alamo, beside the Texas flag, but she waved on the way. She got cut with a sword at Chancellorsville, and she got cut again at Shiloh Hill. There was Robert E. Lee, Beauregard, and Bragg, and the south wind blew hard on that ragged old flag. On Flanders Field in World War I, she got a big hole from a Bertha gun. She turned blood red in World War II. She hung limp and low a time or two. She was in Korea, Vietnam. She went where she was sent by her Uncle Sam. She waved from our ships upon the briny foam, and now they've about quit waving back here at home. In her own good land here, she's been abused. She's been burned, dishonored, denied, refused. And the government for which she stands is scandalized throughout the land. And she's getting threadbare and she's wearing thin, but she's in good shape for the shape she's in. 'Cause she's been through the fire before. And I believe she can take a whole lot more. So we raise her up every morning. We take her down every night. We don't let her touch the ground, and we fold her up right. On second thought, I do like to brag, 'cause I'm mighty proud of that ragged old flag.
It's more like a story, isn't it? It's so good. I love it. I had goosebumps, and it makes me quite teary. I freaking love it. I'm not American, but I feel so patriotic when I hear stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't like.
But they're talking about it like some kind of a person,
yeah,
like,
but that's,
and the person is going through everything. Like it's amazing.
But that's why the flag is so symbolic.
Keep fighting and
yeah,
amazing.
The flag is so symbolic because it's been raised in every battle, and it's been through so much, and people will still. It's not allowed to touch the ground. You show respect. I love it. I love it so much. Thumper, thank you, mate. This is an awesome video. Seeing the 9/11 family victims of the how am I saying it? The families of the victims putting their photos in the little flags. It nearly made me choke up a bit, to be honest, because I don't think even I wasn't affected like personally by 9/11. I don't think I'd like to visit that.
No,
just because it's
so emotional, isn't it?
It's like,
but I think once you're in New York, it's kind of like
you have to go.
Like you have to go. You have to go and show your respect.
Yeah,
really.
It's. I find it difficult with that sort of stuff, like Auschwitz and stuff as well. I don't think I'd ever want to go.
I mean, like the Auschwitz is not that far from us, you know, and we haven't been, and I don't even think I want to go.
I think it's important that we know what happened in the past, but I don't know. I don't know if I need to go there and not glorify it.
Because it's actually, apparently, it's really like
it's
you
deep,
are there basically, and so.
Yeah, it's not something not glorify. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't want to go there and. I don't think it's a tourist destination. That's what I'm trying to say. Millions of people passed away. Oh, I'm going off topic here, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Anyway, guys.
I wanted to ask you, is it in South Africa that you can't put the flag on the ground?
I don't know.
Because I don't think
it's know.
The thing in Slovakia.
No,
Which I found really amazing.
Yeah,
that
there's a story behind that, and it's been a highly requested video, but I've also had people tell me not to react to it because it's not very accurate. It's called the Star Spangled Banner, as you've never heard it before, and it tells the story as to why that flag is not allowed to touch the ground. And it's awesome. It's freaking awesome. So maybe we'll do it. It might not be as accurate as everyone says it is, but I've had a few people say, try check this one out, or don't check that. You know what it's like. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. Thank you again to Thumper for this awesome video. I really do appreciate it, mate. I love stuff like this. It just has so much meaning and power to it. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Anyway, have a fantastic rest of your evening, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.